Today on Coal Cracker Bushcraft, I'm going to teach you how to leave a trail of breadcrumbs through the woods. Not literally, but you'll get it in a second here. For this video, I want you to get in a survival mindset. I want you to imagine a scenario in which you were maybe on a trail and then you realize you're not on a trail any longer, or you went out into the woods and you're going to explore and then you realize after some time you have no idea where you're at and how to get back. In instances like this, there are two known points, and this is what I want you to remember. There's two known points. The point you are currently at, it is known, and that is an important reference point. And the second point is where you can last remember that you know. So at trail, now you're off the trail, so we have the trail as a reference point and our location as a reference point. Now, situationally dependent, it might be best case you hunker down and stay there till help arrives. It also might be a good idea for you to explore the area because maybe the trail is not too far. But exploring or going out from our known point can be scary, can be overwhelming for the fact that you can maybe get more lost than you currently already are. So there's a really easy fix for this, and that is adding markings to your location and travel areas. So that's where the breadcrumb thing came into play. So I'm going to show you a whole bunch of different stuff, and I'm going to show you a new trick and tip that I know I never showed on here before. Now, the first thing that you can do is something that most of you already know what it is, because I know I have done videos on this and blogs on this, and that is a blaze. We typically, on hiking trails, follow painted blazes on trees, but in our case, we're not going to have paint along with us, so we would have to take something like our trusty old axe or our knife and actually mark the tree. Now, what you need to remember with this, though, is it's time consuming and a little bit of a hassle. As we walk, so imagine I'm walking this way along the trail, I'm going to blaze the tree, not only on this side, but also on the back side. The reason for that is once I pass this tree and turn around, now I have nothing to see, okay? So it's important we have blazes that if we get so far out into a situation that we realize this is definitely not the right way or I didn't find that trail, I can then follow the blazes back to that camp, also known as that known area, okay? So this is one option. The new thing is not this, but this is an option, okay? Just having some tape with you. You don't have to keep it on the roll. This is just flagging tape. You can really fold this up really nicely, stick it inside the back of a notebook sleeve or something like that, and then you just simply tie this off to the trees as you go along. Both of these methods are going to be really nice for traveling out, traveling back. This, of course, wrapped all the way around. Now you can really easily see them. A rescue team might also come across these and be able to follow them and catch up with you. Now, the last option is the dirtiest option, but the most eco-friendly option, and what this video is all about. You don't have to carry anything along with you. So when you're at the last known point, okay, that area that you realize that you're absolutely lost, start a fire, get some water heated up if needed, or boil some water if need new water. Get your thoughts together and make a plan. Let the fire die down and then gather some charcoal. Now you can carry a lot of this really easily in something like a haversack, and as you progress along, you simply take the charcoal and you begin to mark the trees. You can do all different stuff here. You can make X's, you can make squares, you can go around the tree, whatever you would like. You can do that quickly and easily on both sides of the tree and then move on. This way, we have a reference point. If somebody would see this, they would really quickly, especially if they're looking for you, think, well, that's not right, and they would realize this trail goes on, and they can just follow this. You don't need an axe, you don't need a knife, so if you were just hiking and you didn't have any of that stuff, charcoal will get the job done. So there you have it, some skill set to think about if lost in the woods and you want to attempt to try to find your location. Now, I will say that, again, this is situationally dependent. I would never tell individuals, if you are like truly lost, to just continuously wander through the woods. Set up a camp at your known location, get yourself together, and then go explore different routes. Don't go super far, a couple 100 yards. Use this method, it'll help you get back. If you still can't find your area, maybe it's time then to realize you are lost, hunker down for the night, and then readdress this in the morning. So lots of good information. Put it in your notebook. You'll always have it. Another tool for the toolbox. So check us out at coalcrackerbushcraft.com for school, class, merchandise, all that good stuff. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't. And as we always like to say, stay in the woods.